What's up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another video. The new season is going to be upon us tomorrow, and we've got some stellar content that I'm going to be loving to show you guys coming up this week. But for now, we're going to round out the rest of the season with some fun videos, some spicy Saturday submissions, which maybe got passed up on a Saturday. Maybe I just got them recently, and there isn't another Saturday left in the season. That's the case, actually, for the next couple of videos. So, as we like to say, Spicy Saturday isn't just a day, it's a way of life. This is the show where the teams are made up, the elo doesn't matter, and it's all about the spice. Shout out to Bernardo F, who's featuring Arboliva. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I didn't even bother looking it up. I don't even care anymore. It's the end of the season. But we're going to go with Arboliva and see what it can do in the Master Premier Cup. This is the first Master Premier Cup video we've actually done since it came out last week. This used to be one of my favorite leagues back in the day, and I mean, I still don't mind this league at all. I guess I've been, when it's paired up with Great League, I tend to lean more towards the Great League, since that's kind of just what I'm used to, what I do more often. But here we go, Bernardo F, rocking the Rhyperior, pun intended. And I will say, as we start the video, once the new season drops tomorrow, Tuesday, 3 p.m. Central Time, send me your battles. Link in the description. I will have Tuesday and Wednesday to try and make as many videos as I can for y'all before I leave for Vancouver, British Columbia. So I would really appreciate some awesome submissions featuring new Pokemon that got buffed and or new moves added, like Lapras and stuff. So, but I'm sure there'll be multiple Lapras submissions, so maybe think outside the box. I don't know. Anyway, Rhyperior just went on a tear. Let's get into the action here. Goodra versus Dragonite. Battle of the Dragons. Dragonite a little bit more iconic, I would say, than Goodra. Goodra feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves. He's going to put up a Protect Shield here. Can we get the full farm down, or will we be forced to fire an Aqua Tail? They're going to switch into a Snorlax. They switch into a Snorlax, which will be able to absorb these Aqua Tails, as you see. Just a gentle little splash of an Aqua Tail. Gonna do a little bit of damage, a little bit of chip damage into big Snorlax. We swap in Arboliva with a Magical Leaf, Trailblaze, Earth Power, Body Slam. Not doing too much, and because of that normal subtyping, the licks are double resisted. The licks are doing nothing. Gonna go for a Trailblaze. Careful that they don't catch it. And this Trailblaze, let's see how much it does. Nearly knocks out. Dragonite comes back. We're trying to reach for another Trailblaze. We get there. We get there. I think this should knock out despite being double resisted. We have our attack buffed. Oh, it doesn't. But we swap Goodra. Nice reaction there. And now all we need to do is live a few licks, which we should be able to. I think we have enough health on Arboliva. Let's go, baby. The tree gets it done. Isn't arbol tree in Spanish? Wait, let me fact check myself. Arbol in Spanish, tree. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Here we go. Arboliva into Rhyperior, Mud Slapping away. Double super effective Magical Leafs are chunking. And going for a Trailblaze to try and chunk even more. Breaking Swipe does get Protect Shielded. Arboliva looks so peaceful. Look at it. Eyes closed. Not a care in the world. Knocks out Rhyperior. Oh, do they know? Do they know about the Earth Power? Are they about to feel the power of Arboliva? Aw, man. I was hoping that would land. We swap Rhyperior. Unfortunately, we're met by a Waterfall Primarina. This is not good at all. Maybe we would have been better just letting Arboliva go down. Can we get to a Trailblaze here before they get to 2 attacks? I don't know. And also, how are we going to deal with that? How are we going to deal with that Goldango? We shield up Disarming Voice. And we do get off the Trailblaze here. And remember, Goldango runs Hex, right? So it's not going to be able to farm us down. It's going to have to fire off energy here. It's going to have to fire off energy. But that Goldango had a lot of energy. It's going to need 2 charge attacks to knock out Goodra. So this is going to come down to whether this Goldango can survive the Aqua Tail and get to a second Shadow Ball, I believe. Shadow Ball connects. We're going to go for the Aqua Tail just before the Shadow Ball. I think Thunder Punch does a little bit more raw damage. I might fact check myself there. Oh, not quite enough. But we get the win. This isn't even me like trying to correct. This is also like for my own. I believe since the punch buff, Thunder Punch does slightly more raw damage. So I'm just going to PV poke real quick. Goodra. I'll just do Goodra versus like Snorlax. Aqua Tail. Yeah. Thunder Punch does very slightly more damage, but Aqua Tail is more efficient. So in that situation, if you're only going to get to 1 attack, probably want to go for the Thunder Punch, but got the win anyway. Avalugg. Looking awfully scary here. Super effective Ice Fangs. Into that ground typing. Breaking Swipe. Nice bait. And we are going to shield another Icy Wind. Gonna throw an alignment here. If they shield, do we get to this next Rock Wrecker first? Let's see. Oh, we do. That's huge. Even though we're double debuff, Rock Wrecker is such a hard-hitting move. I would think this still knocks out. Bang. As Mike Breen says, Golisopod gonna farm down. Kind of weird. We can't come into Arboliva because they're going to hit us with super effective moves. So we got to come in with Goodra. Shields are down, so we can threaten this with the Thunder Punch. Of course, we want to be cognizant that they might attempt a catch here. X-Scissor chunking at us. They're staying in. Eventually, we are going to land this Thunder Punch. I don't know if this will be enough to knock out. This is Master Premier. Yeah, not quite. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Arboliva. Gonna have to eat a Rock Wrecker, but it seems like it's bulky enough where it can do so. Ow, that definitely hurt. I guess the concern here is if Golisopod can farm us down and get to another X-Scissor. Oh, but they're forced to throw. Oh, right, they can't farm us down. Shadow Claw versus a normal type. And here we go. A few Dragon Breaths. Gets the job done. Very nicely done. Very nicely done from Bernardo. Bernardo F. Legend rank trainer. Paula Sylvian. Tough lead. If it's Charm, we could afford to stay, but... Oh, okay. We stay. Maybe we like made up our mind that we were going to swap, even though it was Charm. Oh, they eventually catch on Goldango. That's tough. Nice catch by the opponent. However, once again, they can't farm us down, really. So, the problem here is like, we need Switch. We can't get Goodra on the Charmer. But maybe we just let this go and hope that if we farm down, they come back in with Prima. I think that's probably the play. Okay, now we're going to try and get shields down. Oh, we're going to hard swap and save the... Hard swap, save the Trailblaze. I like this. We know we can eat a Shadow Ball. They come in Gary. Maybe we get the final shield, however, and maybe there's still play here. Yes, okay. So we have that Trailblaze banked for the Primarina. This Gyarados is going to be a little bit of an issue. I wasn't really counting. Do we respect an Outrage here, or do we call Crunch? We call Crunch. Lovely. Gonna overfarm. Firing off this Thunder Punch eventually. We really need to land that Trailblaze on the Prima. And we just go straight for it. No messing about. No messing about. Big combo. Set it to Wombo. And Arboliva, dude, has a message for all the haters. Saying, I don't know. What's Arboliva saying? Let me know in the comments. Next battle. Here we go. The Black Luffy. I feel like I recognize that name. Here we go. Salamence. What's Salamence running these days? Dragon Tail, okay. Salamence. We're going to bait the Breaking Swipe. This is like a pretty safe bait, right? Because we might grab the shield and it's super effective anyway, so it's still going to do some nice damage. Salaman's going to fire off a fly. Okay. Would have been resisted. What are we afraid of here? Because is this a breaking swipe or something? No, wait. I don't think Salamence has breaking swipe. My bad. Master League Specialist Rise. Breaking swipe. Does some nice chip damage. We're going to fire off another one here. Mud Slap plus breaking swipe. Very fast. And we knock out the Salamence. In comes Snorlax. Oh, we bank the Rock Wrecker. Interesting. Okay. This is kind of weird. Because we're going to resist the electric damage, but at the same time, our Dragon Breaths are resisted. I would still consider this favorable for Goodra. They are running Flash Cannon. Interesting. Going to go for the Aqua Tail here. If we grab the Final Protect Shield, that could be quite nice. We don't. And we get the farm down. That's huge. Now Snorlax is going to be forced to expend energy. I think at this point, we simply just come in Arboliva. Yeah. And we only use the Rock Wrecker if we need to. But what? Snorlax, unless they have superpower, I guess, they can't really do anything here. They got to like double superpower to give themselves a chance. Okay, they do have superpower. Oh, maybe we're in trouble. If they body slam, it might not be enough anymore, though. So they double debuff themselves? Do we like breaking swipe and swap? Breaking swipe and swap? Their attack might get triple debuffed here? Triple debuffed? No shot, dude. No shot. There is no way we get there without all those debuffs. Holy cow. If someone wants to take the time to go on PvPoke and see like how much those debuffs resisted the lick damage to Goodra, I don't know if that would have taken it down just like 1 damage per lick or 2 damage per lick. I don't know, man. That's what a crazy game. Wow. Rhyperior into Goldango. They swap Florges. Met by Arboliva. I don't know if this is a good matchup, honestly. I mean, we take neutral from the Fairy. Ow. That hurts. Going for the Trailblaze. Maybe we're okay with like losing Switch potentially. Now do we put up a shield on the Disarming Voice? No, we're just going to let it go. And then we got to farm down with Rye. At least Goodra is avoiding Florges, but you got to be concerned that this could be like a double Fairy line. And they get off a parting move here. I wasn't really counting. Maybe it's the Disarming Voice. No, it is the Moonblast. Wow. So Florges putting in a lot of work for the opponent. In comes their own Arboliva. It's their own Arboliva, but here's the thing. Goodra with 2 shields here looks really nice because they don't really have any fast attack pressure. They only have charge attack pressure. So I feel like Goodra is going to be a real menace here. And my bad, I said Hex before for Goldango. It's actually Astonish. Maybe it used to run Hex, but now it runs Astonish since the buff. I don't know. Shadow Ball. Gets shielded, makes sense. Goldango's moves. Goldango only has hard-hitting moves, so it makes sense to shield whatever Goldango's going to throw at you. Aqua Tail, not quite enough. Allows them to get off another parting charge attack. This is not good. Maybe if we had gone for Thunder Punch, I don't know. But now they resist everything here, so I think Arboliva is going to get some revenge. The opponent saying, anything you can do, trainer. Anything you can do. The revenge of Arboliva. Unbelievable. Here we go. Next opponent, Rhyperior. Into Dragapult. Stay tuned. We might have some Dragapult content coming. Waterfall Prima met by Arboliva. Let's go, baby. Great matchup here. We don't even need to shield anything. Disarming Voice, worst case scenario. Still gonna only hit for neutral. Yeah, this looks really solid. Especially if we can reach this Earth Power against Dragapult. That'd be really nice. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Earth Power coming through. I mean, this would threaten quite a bit of damage. Grabs the first Protect Shield and got the debuff. Aggressive swap into Rhyperior. We're going to let this go. It's just a breaking swipe. Over farming, maybe anticipating a catch. But they don't catch. They just stay in. And we're going to shield up this one. Would have been nice to get ours off first, but of course, you can't really fault the trainer. Like, a catch seemed pretty possible there. And this looks to be a pretty good situation. I love that we threw right away, not giving them a chance to throw first. Bang. We grabbed the final Protect Shield. At this point, probably just save your final shield for Goodra, and I think you're chilling. Liquidation knocks out. Goodra up a shield. Gonna do great here. They should still be switch locked for a little bit, so I don't think we even have to worry about a catch just yet. Could even just do one Dragon Breath and throw Thunder Punch here. Aerial Ace, not very threatening. Now their switch timer will come up, but we're not really threatened here. I think we're kind of chilling either way. Dragapult's so low. We're just gonna get rid of it with an Aqua Tail here. Makes sense. In comes Pod. And Thunder Punch gonna deliver the final blow, knocking out Golisopod. GG. Arboliva. The Arboliva squad. Here we go. On hell, the next opponent. Rhyperior into Metagross. I would think favorable for Rhyperior, but you're also taking super effective Bullet Punch, so kind of weird. Now we're going to come in with Goodra to meet another Pod. Okay, X-Scissor connects. X-Scissor will definitely help out Pod a little bit in this matchup. It's a little bit more efficient of an attack than Aerial Ace, of course. Thunder Punch, though, is going to connect. Now we don't even need to shield. Should get the farm down before another X-Scissor. Beautiful. In comes Metagross. Gonna try and farm down our Goodra here. And we're just gonna chip away at it. I mean, this farm is pretty concerning, honestly. You could argue maybe we should have pivoted out, because now Metagross has all this energy. And we're gonna have to respect the Meteor Mash here. So let's see what we decide to do. Gonna respect the Meteor Mash. He did the mash. He did the Meteor Mash. Okay, Waterfall Gary, pretty good for us. I think we're in a good spot here. I mean, we don't really need to shield this. I think we got to save our shield for that Metagross. However, the problem is... Okay, no debuff is huge. They still have both their Protect Shields, right? So is there any way Gary can get the full farm down here? Oh, they don't shield. Interesting. I guess we're kind of forced to shield. Otherwise, we're going to take too much waterfall damage. So suddenly this gets kind of weird now. And this Metagross might just sweep us. I think we have to swap and go for a breaking swipe and get the debuff, hopefully. Oh, we're just going to commit to fast attacks? Is there any way we live? How much does this do? Meteor Mash. No, we don't live. Yeah, I think we needed to go for that breaking swipe debuff. I don't know if it would have mattered. If it still would have knocked out. But well played by the opponent that game. Primarina. Let's see if it's Charm or Waterfall. It is Waterfall. We got to get out. We got to get out of here. Now we see another Florges versus Arboliva matchup. However, this time we are up energy. The last time we were behind energy, so maybe this will play out differently. Trailblaze connects. I mean, I wouldn't hate a shield here. Unless we try to call a voice. Okay, nice. And they throw on improper timing, which could give us some play here. I like the shield. We can throw after one. Oh, I think we threw instantly there. No reason to throw instantly, right? Can throw after one. Now do we shield and hopefully farm this down? No, we're just going to let it go. Cut our losses. I mean, this looks pretty tough. We're going to need Goodra to really carry us to victory here. I like throwing the Rock Wrecker. Looks like we did deny them, so unfortunate for the opponent. Rock Wrecker gets the final Protect Shield. Oh, okay. There seems to be some play here. Man, where do we use our final shield? We're going to let this go. Interesting. Do we, like, not knock out the Dragapult so we can farm it down in Rock Wrecker? Is that maybe the play? We're going to get off a debuffed Thunder Punch here. I don't think we're going to get to a second attack. And Rhyperior is dry, so I just feel like there's no way. But maybe there is a way. If there's a will, there's a way. And Rhyperior is going to deliver a Breaking Swipe here. It's double resisted, but it still knocks out. Well, holy cow. That seemed like it was going so bad for most of the battle. And somehow we found a way. Somehow we found a way. That's why you never top left early. Bernardo F. One final battle, I believe, to close out the video. Here we go. Rhyperior into D-Knight. Not the best, not the worst. Breaking Swipe allows us to have some nice play here. Yeah, I mean, I think either makes sense. You could just throw Breaking Swipe immediately to... Oh, they actually did go for the superpower. That's huge. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. It doesn't look like we can quite get the full Magical Leaf down, so we are going to be forced to go for this. If I'm the opponent, I probably just let this go and then farm now with D-Knight. That was a savage undercharge. Actually undercharged to give Dragonite less farm here. That was pretty nasty. We have a ton of energy on Rhyperior. Looking mighty fierce. Breaking Swipe grabs the shield, and we get the debuff. We lose CMP here. Are we going to respect the superpower? Or are we going to call a Claw? They do Claw. It's unfortunate, and it was CMP. Let's see what happens here. Breaking Swipe gets the final Protect Shield. They're double debuffed. Rock Wrecker is going to connect, and this is going to knock out Dragonite. It's going to come down to whatever's in the back versus our Goodra. Goodra versus... Oh, but we get a ton of Mud Slap damage. We take out like 70% health with 3 Mud Slaps. Holy cow. And this will just clear the runway for Goodra to simply go for an Aqua Tail here. And even a Flash Cannon from Shadow Zone would not be enough to knock out there. Crazy battles. Fun battles featuring Arboliva. Thank you to Bernardo for the submission. We got some fun submissions coming to wrap up the season. And after that, once Tuesday hits, feel free to send me your battles. Link is always in the description of every single YouTube video. And the earlier you get them to me during the new season, the better, because once again, I will be flying to Vancouver on Thursday. So hope you guys enjoyed this content. If you did, smash that like button, thumbs up the video. If you like, did I just say the same thing 2 times in a row? I'm out of it. All that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.